All right, what's up, people? It's Swellness from the future. I took a little bit too long to get this video out there. I actually shot this video back on Thursday, Friday, I think it was. No, yeah, I think it was Thursday. And I got backed up. I had a bunch of stuff hit me out of nowhere, and I had to drop everything and go take care of it. But now I'm back, and I'm actually back from the future. So a little bit of time has passed, and I've been able to see some more reactions online regarding this whole kerfuffle with the GTA 6 release, and it's not good. It's not good. As a matter of fact, I've got a couple of extra stuff for you. So earlier in the video, I had a couple of red flags that were personally concerning. These were the things that I thought that was gonna mess up my entire experience when it comes to getting the game and all of the DLC and all the skins and all the content that was coming with it. Like, these were the things that were really bothering me. But there was a number of things that was bothering all kinds of people for all kinds of reasons. Right now, what I want to do is make sure that I have all of the correct information. This is a correction for one of the red flags, because apparently there was some clarification. It came to the email that was received by somebody that went ahead and reached out to Rockstar. They responded back to them, and you're not going to believe this. The wording was as ambiguous and unclear as humanly possible. Like the most obscure and vague and obtuse that you could possibly be when it comes to explaining to people what exactly is going to happen in terms of the physical disc. That was a red flag from earlier in the video that seems to have gotten some clarification. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and swap to the big screen, and I'm going to put some examples of other people reading off that clarification from that email that was sent to Rockstar and their reply. So right now, for example, so the early reporting that said that physical disc would be coming out a month after the fact, apparently there was some misunderstanding with the use of the phrase physical disc or physical copy or physical version or something like that. So take a look at this right here. This by the person named Sly. Well, unfortunately, this post seems to have destroyed the idea of GTA 6 getting a disc release at all. For shame, I don't want to spend X amount of dollars on a digital game. So apparently there is a news outlet called The Hollywood Reporter who confirmed the authenticity of the email as coming from Rockstar. The language is being misinterpreted by a hopeful internet, a source with knowledge of the plans told Hollywood Reporter. At this point in time, there are no plans for GTA 6 discs to be printed, not at launch and not months after. The email's use of the phrase physical copy there refers to the same physical version, game case, a physical object with the stupid paper with the code inside. The code in the case announced on Wednesday, and it's the following month's language is a clunky reference to the months following Wednesday's announcement, the source said, and not the months following November 19th, which is the official release date of the game, where everybody should be able to play it at that point in time. Players will be able to begin the lengthy process of preloading the game on November 12th. Who does shit like this? Who speaks like this? Especially if you're a AAA video game studio. You've got professionals up the ass. Everywhere is professionals. Who talks in this language? Who uses this phraseology? That's a word. I think that's a word. That's a word. Who uses this phraseology? Oh, the physical copy refers to the same physical version, which is just a case and the paper inside, and totally does not mean the actual game disc. They're just talking about the stupid case. Who the fuck speaks so cryptically unless your objective is to purposely be vague in order to create mass confusion? Like, that's the point. That's the point here. Is like, oh shit, sleight of hand. Oh, make sure they can't tell. I swear to God, it feels like I'm dealing with the guy from Resident Evil. Hey, what are you doing, stranger? It feels like you bought something from Temu or one of these Amazon knockoffs where you bought something for like $300, a video card or whatever, and they send you a big ass box with a smiley face in the inside, or a McDonald's toy, some bullshit. Hey, thanks for the $300. And then someone else, also citing the Hollywood Reporter, they went ahead and gave even more clarification that no, there will be no, here, look, I have it right here on the screen. Familiar with Rockstar's plans, reports there are no plans for a GTA 6 disc release at launch or even months afterwards, ever. I am beside myself. I am beside myself. I am speechless. I am flabbergasted. I am floored. Fill in the blank. Whatever other word you can think of. Aside from that, there's a larger commentary about not being able to own physical copies, which is a whole other can of worms. Somewhere here on the screen, I'm going to go ahead and post some examples that other individuals that really, they seem to be like hardcore, all about owning their own media. I'm not going to get into the weeds. I'm just going to leave it there on screen for a moment. Pause the video. You can read through it. Some of these arguments are valid. They are. But I'm not going to get into it because this video is already running like half an hour long, which is a little bit too much. There's also another storyline running parallel with this mess with the GTA 6 release that has to do with PlayStation, or rather Sony, because PlayStation is Sony, deleting digital copies of people's movies. I'm going to put that somewhere up here on the screen too. You can see it. PlayStation deleting 500 purchased movies from its customers' accounts, all digital. 500. I don't know how much movies cost. Let's say the movie costs back in the day, movies between $20 and $30. So let's say worst case scenario, or even best case scenario. You say $20 times 500. Fuck that. Let's say you didn't buy 500 movies. Let's say you bought 40 movies. That still sucks. $800. $800 you spent if you only bought like 40 movies at the cheapest. And Sony was like, mine now. Sorry, not sorry. Cry about it. Who and what the fuck? I'm not going to make this video any longer than I have to. I think you guys get the point. The firestorm, as my background here suggests, the firestorm, it's up and it's ablaze. What I will do, I will briefly entertain the question about the utility of owning a gaming console, a PlayStation, if Rockstar, and presumably the entire gaming industry, because that's what they do, they peek over and they look at the other business practices and see how that's working for them. If their entire thing is to transfer over to a digital-only format, I have this meme for them. This guy, he dropped the hammer. He dropped Thor's hammer. I seriously have to question, and I strongly recommend that all of you do also, what is the point of owning a gaming console if it's all digital? Just get a goddamn PC. Just get a goddamn PC. The PC, you take a cable, you take a USB cable, and you plug it into this sucker right here. On the bottom right of the screen, it says DualShock controller detected, ready to go. And I jump on Steam, or I jump on whatever. Seemingly, every single application, every single game automatically recognizes that you got a pad, that you got a controller connected, and he just picks up. He picks up automatically. Even my emulators, they pick up automatically. I don't got to go in Windows or none of this shit. It just automatically detects it. So what the fuck is the point of you, PlayStation, Xbox? Be safe, be well. Catch you on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.